I'll study the red lines of code in the control scroll and help Orly fix the dents you left in our golems. My father's a blacksmith in Marcella. He taught me a few of the basics before I ran away to join the bandits. I never took to working with iron. But Logoi and code are a whole other story. That's what I like doing best.
Glad to hear it. Do you think you can find the error?
Yeah, I think I see where I messed up. Orly promised she'd introduce me to Meister. That man knows his Logoi. Orly said he'll take me as a disciple. Everyone's so friendly here. They even gave me 2 scrap golems to practice on.
This is going to be a real change of lifestyle for you. Aren't you going to miss your freedom?
No, I don't think so. Nobody in Bludgeon's gang was gonna teach me magic. And none of them would trust me like this either.
Eager to boost your power, enhance your self-esteem and efficiency, reach new heights? Magic has everything you need.
I'm not sure I need anything from your list. That's not what I need. I'm searching for a mage by the name of Corances.
Ah, I see. His house is to the left of the tower, overlooking the main square.
Thank you.
Well then, Roses. Let's see you demonstrate these much-brooded senses of yours.
I see a fox eating a squirrel in the woods.
Anyone can say that. Give me something real.
Fine. There is magic afoot at Fort Cadence.
Now that is interesting. But how to verify this? Should we travel all the way there, or what?
Knock it off. I can clearly see the black flashes.
What a teller of tales you are, Rosens. To think that I believed you.
Damn. Well,
Rosens, you lost the bet. You may commence taking notes for me. There's a certain formula for replacing lost limbs that requires a staggering amount of research.
listen, Syl. My magical senses have served me well many times. Give me another chance.
You give me something serious, then you'll win. Something that I can see plain proof of.
Okay. You're going to receive a score of average in alchemy, Silveros.
What?
I just sensed our favorite graybeard in the laboratory. He was marking your grade on the sheet with a ridiculously long quill.
Average for me? That's a lie. And a laughable one at that. Your special sense is good for nothing.
I felt it, Silveros. It is right. You will soon see I am a real mage. And a seer. Damn Ulagi possessed me just now. I sensed nothing at all about our alchemy teacher. How am I going to get out of this? Silveros and I are friends, sure, but to slave away in the library in his place? I won't get a wink of sleep this year. I see you standing there, listening. Are you interested in magic?
Quite possibly.
Listen then. I have an artifact, a magical quill which can reproduce any handwriting. You use the nib to write and the feather to erase.
I don't understand if this is magic or simply another tall tale.
Try it yourself. Take this quill, go to the laboratory and write average next to the name Silveros on Sequester's grade sheet. It is crucial that you picture yourself writing in Sequester's hand. You have my word. It will be exactly the same. Even the mentors won't spot it.
Now that is surely a lie, Master Disciple. You just want to use me.
Sequester will suspect me right away, but he wouldn't think of you. The quill is hidden in the yard, under the bench.
Were you the one who disturbed the elemental spirits?
I've had such a good week. I've sold 6 magic tomes, 26 workbooks, and 4 spell books. Not bad at all. Wish I could say the same. How's it going for you? Not so good. No one wants to buy expensive wines these days, and I can't make a living selling cheap booze to disciples. Sorry to hear that, friend. But I've got some good news for you. What is it? The Rector's birthday is coming up. Plenty of folks will want to gift the esteemed scientist a bottle from your cellars.
Oh, that's splendid. I hope they buy my entire stock.
I've had such a good week. Four spell books.
Can't make a living selling cheap booze to disciples.
Sorry to hear that, friend. But I've got some good news for you.
What is it?
The Rector's birthday is coming up.
Are you a first year or what?
Has everyone read Picture of Things? Here's... Aha! I've been expecting you. You're going to help me. See these ignorant disciples? They've littered the school's ether with their mispronounced logoi. You need to cleanse the ether and set a good example for them. Can you see the 3 misshapen logoi?
What do you mean? I don't even know the meaning of such words.
Right. I forgot you never had a proper education. Just wait a moment.
What's going on?
Hic sentio logi. Now you can see them. What are you waiting for? Set a good example for my pupils. All you need to do is extinguish the logoi in the right order. If they start multiplying, you've made an error. Begin with the farthest one. Well, start already. Has everyone read Cathon's treatise on the nature of things?
over there.
His research
Margaret's
suggests the
staring
world
at
is
the
comprised of...
So boring. Have you read Cathorn's treatise?
Agnes.
It's boring too.
Yes, that's correct. Oh, I'll have to start over.
Remember, a logos is but call for a spirit.
Oh, I'll have to start over. Oops, I made a mistake. have to start over. I should probably try something else.
Can't you go around?
Why so difficult? Oops, I made a mistake.
Are you a first year or what?
I did it!
Has everyone read Cathorn's treatise on the nature? I never doubted for a second you'd be able to solve our little problem.
I wouldn't call it little.
For a non-graduate of the Mage's Tower, you did a great job. Better than some of the dunderheads standing before me now.
Birthday is the most important event of the semester. A good many
Some sneak thief had himself a good hunt today. Three's...
Perhaps the culprit came in through the window instead of picking the lock, and made off with his ill-gotten loot that way.
That's just the point. It's impossible. The windows were latched from inside.
The thief must have used magic then. I can't help you with that.
Yeah, and who can? Those cups cost a fortune.
The tower's spirits can. They only obey magisters. You'll want an appointment with Meister.
Have you heard anything about someone named Xandor?
Oh, of course I know Xander.
He's the most irresponsible royal mage to ever live. Hard to forget a man like that. The scoundrel took 3 of my books to check for references, and I've neither seen nor heard from him since. It's been more than a week. He's scampering all over the country with my priceless tomes in tow. I keep tracking his movements, but he always manages to slip away.
Do you know where to find Xandor?
Not Xander precisely, but the books. Have you not heard of library markings? Never mind. You'll see everything in a moment. Ecce liberos. Can you feel them now? You realize what a mess he's made? I'm an old man. How am I supposed to pick them all up?
The Rector's birthday is the most important event of the semester. A good many... Where should we look for this Palatinus?
Please, Albert, do not utter that name.
But what if someone else is searching for him too? Perhaps they could aid us.
Sweetest of sweetnesses. My fondest hope is that we are the only ones who need him so. Otherwise, we're headed for trouble.
So what do you need?
I know that you met a mage named Palatinus the night before the disaster at the Mage Factory. What do you say to that?
Oh no. Ursula!
Calm your britches, Albert. I will tell them everything. Palatinus is a famous alchemist. A genius, in fact. We ordered a rejuvenating potion from him for Albert's mother, and paid a good price for it. But when we came to collect the potion, Palatinus had fled, leaving us empty-handed. That was about the same time the panic started. The hubbub, the shouting. We only escaped by the seams of our stockings.
So you're looking for Palatinus too? Do you have any leads?
He was seen in the vicinity of the tower several times. It is rumored he's completely lost his mind, overwhelmed by illusions and arcane fixations. I must admit, we've given up any hope of getting our money back. Palatinus is both insane and dangerous. It would be better if someone else found the wizard and took care of him without our help. Someone who would be a match for him.
What does that mean, dear heart?
It means we are going home, my little turtle cake, right now.
But why? It seems we're about to find Palatinus. What about our money?
Well, your mother is most eager to see us. Trust me. Has my advice ever turned you astray?
Guess what I saw in the refectory after supper yesterday?
Roast beef?
A polar bear.
Did the Meister send you? I didn't take that scroll from the library, and I don't know who did.
There's something else I'd like to discuss.
Oh, well, whatever happened, I swear it wasn't me.
Please listen to me, will you? There's something I need to know about Brand. I hear he's an acquaintance of yours.
Brand? Now that's unexpected. I haven't heard anything about him for 3 years. Not since he left his grandpa's house. What happened to him?
It's a long and sordid tale. Brand joined a bandit gang, fell in love with a nice young woman, and decided to bring his career of plundering to an end. However, his bride was kidnapped by the bandit chief. I rescued Marlena myself, and though she was hurt by Brand's abject cowardice, she nevertheless wants him to propose. Is there a way to make him braver?
An interesting problem, but not my specialty. Now, Nikas, on the other hand...
What did you say? Nikas?
Yes, Nikas. Brand's grandfather. He's quite an accomplished researcher in the field. It's too bad he doesn't take on apprentices.
her.
See us.
I implore you. No, I demand of you. Capture that darned spirit. Castle Arden is my ancestral home. It's not in the best condition right now, but I can't allow a rogue elemental to tear it down.
My dearest Lady Gisela, please be patient. I already sent several disciples to resolve this issue.
If I started selling my patience at 5 coppers a cup, I'd be richer than the king. Wait, I know you. I recognize you from the Universal Assembly. Anyone would remember your face.
You're very kind, milady. I'm sorry I must ask, but who are you?
I am Baroness Gisela Wilmore Durden. What luck running into you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Baroness. What makes you so glad to see me?
I wanted to visit my ancestral home, Castle Arden, relive childhood memories, maybe even repair the structure. But an enraged rogue spirit has taken root there. And while these mages are refusing to help me, the creature is wrecking my family's castle.
My lady, your words wound me. My disciples are doing their utmost to help you, even as we speak.
But Archmage Kaythorn claims you'd need an army to capture this, as he calls it, air elemental. According to the Archmage, the elemental escaped from the Mage Factory. Since he also claims the Mage Factory is suffering the plague, I and everyone else in Nostria would appreciate it if you assisted these students of the much-esteemed sequester in capturing that darned spirit.
The Mage Factory. I'd like to meet this spirit.
How may I be of assistance?
Have students ever falsified someone else's grade? As a prank?
Could you be more specific, please?
You won't harm him, will you? Rosens gave me a magic quill. He asked that I use it to tamper with the alchemy grades.
Outrageous. These are future alchemists. The purity of their minds has a direct influence on the mixtures. I cannot let this pass without consequences. Give me the quill.
I can't speak right now. I can barely move, see? There's so much to do.
I found Yvonne in the woods, bound in place by a spell.
Ah, Yvonne. It's totally harmless. She won't even age while she's frozen there. Her beauty awaits me.
What do you mean? Or perhaps I don't really want to know.
I was frightened. I worried that she'd leave me if she was free to.
Your fears do not concern me. Tell me how to lift the curse.
Just stand before her and speak the word care aloud. She'll become animate again at once. Listen, life has been hard on me of late. Perhaps I shouldn't have done it, but I feel as though I'm barely alive right now. We were casting the spell for several days straight, pouring mana all over the quarantine dome over Montpatry. Please, I want to apologize. Bring this unwilting bouquet to Yvonne. I enchanted it for her. Will you do this for me? Despite my vast knowledge and rich stock of logoi, I cannot express my gratitude.
Here's the logoi you might want to try. I'm sorry, I was wrong.
I'll visit her once I feel a bit better. What does that mean, Leroy?
I've been waiting for an audience with Mage Erasmus for over an hour, and waiting on someone else is quite contrary to my noble nature. Yet, I am forced to follow my...
What do you think of this marvel? The first prototype Guardian Golem. First, and until a certain component is found, also the last one.
But who is that behind him in the pavilion? I've seen him before.
Didn't you recognize the man? That's His Serenity, Archmage Kaythorn.
How fortunate to find him here. I am on a mission from Prince Adrian to discuss the Montpetrie disaster.
Oh, that's out of the question right now. First, the Archmage is deep in meditation. He dislikes being interrupted. Second, the Archmage is in low spirits. As his disciple, I assure you 'tis better to wake a dragon than face him in such a state.
You seem a wise fellow. Are you a magister?
What a strange observation, sir. I am merely a disciple.
At such an advanced age, you're still a disciple?
Such is the will of the elements, of merciless time, and of my mentor Erasmus.
So many years spent as a junior mage. I'd surely have broken down a decade ago.
It's not so bad as all that, sir. For us disciples, there is always food and shelter. That, and telescopes for viewing the night sky. What else does one need to be happy?
Oh, it's you. I heard about the epic battle in the Marcellan dungeons. Shame I wasn't there.
I'm sure you would have shone in battle, sir. But you're in luck. You can help me arrest the traitor and murderer Baron DuPont. In return, I'll help you with the tabula of Tyne-Sad Duckling.
The tabula can wait. I have a different task for you. Help us find some fresh recruits for the Guard. To restore Nostria's rightful position in the world, Montier sent most of our knights abroad on crusade. There are barely enough fighting men left to guard the citadel. In a tavern not far from here, you'll find Grefflet, a former brother-in-arms. He's a mercenary now. He commands a troop called the Grey Knights. Rumor has it, he's drinking pure aquas by the barrel, brawling and frightening the maids and disciples. Now, here's what I'm thinking. You have a supple way with words. Perhaps you could speak with Grefflet and see how he and his Grey Knights are set for work. Ideally, you'll persuade them to leave their mercenary lives behind and enlist in the Royal Guard. They're strong and capable warriors. If you're able to enlist Grefflet, many folks will be indebted to you, and not just the Guard.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Sorry, I got distracted.
Are you watching the sky?
Yes. I monitor the glow and color of the stars, for such is my discipline. I can see you've come from afar. The road that lies ahead of you is also long.
You're right. My journey is not yet over. But what made you say that?
I have a map to a dungeon. It is full of magic artifacts and ancient treasures. I had once thought of going there myself. But I see now that this will never happen.
May I buy your map?
Of course. It's yours for a mere handful of gold coins.
The old man looks honest, but this may be a risky venture.
How wonderful. You're rich.
Adventures in a dungeon. How exciting.
That map is more than just a dusty old bit of vellum with an X on it. It is a dream. May it come true in your hands.
I've been waiting for an audience with Major my noble nature. Yet, I am forced to swallow my pride.
I no longer have the strength of my living form. I am weary, so weary. Pray, let me go. Take the treasures that lie by the decrepit tower, and let me go.
You learned your lesson in the end, Nisevri. May the Creator receive you.
Oh, if only I could abandon this existence. An endless darkness, blacker than night, shrouds the underworld. I can never find peace. Leave me be. No one must see the mighty Nisevra, reduced to such feebleness. Take my treasure and go.
here!
How are you feeling?
What happened?
Caronsis the mage put a spell on you. The spell has been lifted.
Oh, by the gods, my head is spinning like a top. Ugh.
What Caronsis did to you was awful, but he wants to apologize. He sent these lovely flowers.
What? Flowers? He understands. Why would I want his apologies? He treats me as his property. Like I'm an amusing plaything. Ugh. He casts a spell on me and violates my person. Then all he does is apologize. Ugh.
I've had such a good week.
How's it going for you?
Not so good.